Are you smoking this one before you start, or?
Welcome to MaxSpace.
Like, bro, you got a whole song with phenomenal artists.
Yeah.
You know?
I love that song.
It's like lighting, you know what I'm saying? It's so hard to get to proper frequency to actually take a picture.
A video camera.
I can't save them, they can't come up with me, I ain't got no cape. Got that big weight and it's all with me, in the bag my babe. Got they main shit, icky Vicky, got it on the tape. I ain't on my own, watch flying with me, shipping pretty straight. I've been on my grind and getting lady, I don't need a break. I've been tunnel vision, about my business, I was serving base. I've been digi-dancing bitches, cap, so I'm swerving lanes. She ain't right.
Girl who doesn't understand responsibilities, and I oftentimes think that maybe I'm doing the wrong thing while I'm doing the right thing. What am I doing? I don't know. Too much. Huh.
This whole time I've had, this is for your birthday. This is for you.
Oh my god, I have another birthday present!
Dude, that is
Yeah.
Oh my
so
god!
cool.
What? That's so cool!
I've had it in my room, yeah.
What? Are
It's the
those
thing I
the
told you
bears?
about, huh?
The Grateful Dead bears?
Yeah, what?
Bro, that means Jerry
That's
Garcia's
so
with
cool!
us.
Oh my god, okay, so...
That means Jerry
Hold
Garcia's
up.
with us.
Okay.
That is divine.
And Kashi, I have a Grateful Dead sweatshirt from Kashi, not your Kashi.
And I'm not a part of this.
Yes, you are. Thank you, Jules!
I'm here to keep you aggravated. Did I do good?
So obviously this is a little tribute to Julian. I love you so much and I miss you so much. I have so many stories to tell and I really wanted to do a deep dive in all the footage that I have from the past 2 years, and I figured this was a good place to start showing what's been going on, you feel me? So big shout out to Julian. I have a couple exciting moments to show you and a couple exciting silly moments to share with you. So stay tuned. Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's in the mass details. You don't own this, so you don't know. I was buying it, I was like, oh shit. I want to wear it in like some realistic pictures. See how I can already tell it's got a good,
Because he stepped on your eyes on shake.
Eyes on the goal.
But I still want
Breathe.
I'm so downtown. How many shots is 3:37 a.m.
Oh my gosh, there's so many weird, silly, crazy, wild moments from our friendship. I think right now I have the 3 I want to share, that I want to start with at least. You feel me? So I want to start with how we met. So we met through a mutual friend, Pazzi. I was living in downtown St. Pete at the time at this really dope house. I was living with a bunch of artists at the time. It was a 5-bedroom house and there were 7 of us, and it was definitely a wild time if you ever want to hear about that. I was living downtown there and we had a really cool front porch. Pazzi and Julian were just in the area for a bit and I got a text from Pazzi and he was like, hey, can I come by? I want you to meet my friend. Cool, lit. He was like, by the way, you've heard his music before. This is Call-u-aftr-4. And I was like, oh my gosh, lit. I'm excited to meet him. I actually did really like his music at the time, especially Rose Gold. Oh my gosh, my gerbils need water. Look at them. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, water situation taken care of. And of course now I'm getting a phone call. What is going on? So, he said that they were both coming over and I was really excited. So we were just hanging out on my front porch for a little while and I got to listen to some of Juelz music. He was definitely crazy, you know, excited, had a lot to say, had a lot to talk about, and I felt a really strong connection with him at the time, and I knew that we were going to spend a lot of time together at some point in life or work together or something. So I got his number, we were texting, and that leads me to number 2. So I'm a Libra and he's a Gemini, and I was just getting out of a relationship at the time. You already know how the vibes are. So we were having a grand old time texting each other, being all flirty and stuff. One day I was at a wedding and it was like one of the first weddings I've been to since my dad passed away. I didn't realize how hard the daddy-daughter dance was gonna hit me. I was texting him during the daddy-daughter dance and I was like, listen, I'm not having a great time right now. I don't really know what to do. Texting you was helping me to stay, you know, focused and present and not spiral into an anxiety attack. You feel me? He was just, you know, being himself, and he was like, hey, what if we just got married? Hey, what if we just got married? What? And I was like, what, for the art or for the love? And he was like, I mean, for the love, but for the art. And I was like, so you want to pull a whole Tana Mojo, Jake Paul situation right now and you want to get married for the art? That's really what you want to do? Oh my gosh. We joked and talked about that for a couple days. That was wild. And at that point I had moved in with him. I needed to move out of the artist house that I was living in because I'd broken up with my boyfriend and we had already planned to move out and go run off to the Renaissance Fair. And I decided I couldn't do that because, yeah, there was just a lot going on. I have a lot of crazy stories to tell. At this point, I was kind of living with Juelz and things were going really well. Like, we were really good friends and we were working together a lot. We had a couple other people at the house making music with us. We were having a great time. We were trying to figure out my artist name for the longest because obviously he's call-u-aftr-4. You know, we have other artists in the group with their artist names, and I was just stepping into that side of myself. They were, you know, allowing me to, and we were trying to come up with my artist name, and he had so many different ideas. I have a board at my mom's house that has I'm pretty sure it has all his different ideas, or at least some of them that he had. He like wanted to give me like a lord kind of feel. I don't know, it was wild. But there is this thing that I wear all the time. I call it my marshmallow. It's this white, long, fluffy thingy, and it keeps me warm, and it's my comfort item, one of my mini comfort items, and I love it so much. At that time, you know, every time I went up to record, I would say, hold on, let me go get my marshmallow. And this one time, I walked back into the room, I grabbed my marshmallow, and I came out, and he said, oh my gosh, you're looking like a proper Mac Mellow right now. No way, I think that's it. So that's how baby Mac Mellow was born. Juelz has been a big part of my life for a couple years now, and sadly he passed away at the end of last year, and I'm just going to miss him a lot. So I wanted to share some of his music, share some of his vibes, and share some of the love that he shared with me, you know? So I hope you enjoyed these crazy little stories, and I hope you enjoyed these last little moments of Juelz in his rawest form.
I'm the demon on the left, you waiting to get slayed by. Call you after I get done with the bitch who had made us. Right before you stepped up in my dungeon, I rolled 8 dice. Bonus D&D, so stay the fuck away from me. On that DMT, I got my newest up to me. Low like TNT, I moved at work right up the street. Got that ADD, but I got aces up my sleeve. Jason to my heart, I pop a perk, I fall apart. West side's up my heart, pull back the sunroof, aim for stars. Aiming for the stars, aiming for Mars. What's mine is ours, I'm off of these bars. Too many years spent down in them downers. Wonder who she fucking when the kid is not around her. He might get to touch it, but I know that boy ain't found her. I can't worry about that, gotta make my mama prouder. Fuck the angel sitting on your right shoulder blade. I'm the demon on the left, you waiting to get slayed by. Call you after, now you care cause I am self-made. Quick to cut them off, you know I keep that razor blade. I go dash like I'm the racer. It's the weekend, doing Kaiser. Kill my weekend, can't enable. I stay geeking, I stay stable. We ain't speaking, that's okay though. On that clean shit, no more K-Hos. I'm so cheesy, I'm so queso. She do nice right off her halo.
Mac.